Good evening, everybody. Welcome to House and Garden Clipper episode 162. We are heading straight back into our HGTV taskings. Nearly through them. We've got about 3 more to do, and then we can head back to the variable woman's house for her garden. Probably not tonight, however. We'll do one task and go through. Really enjoying the sight of these houses appearing in my buy list. So in my browser, I now have 10 for purchase. So they're building up a bit of a goal there that we can get to. But we will, for the moment, just get another job done in here. That looks interesting. What's that one? Oh dear, uninvited guests. Alright, my guess is there are cockroaches somewhere in this house. So if you don't like them, there may be bits of this you don't want to watch. Miss Cassie was born and raised in this city, however later she was forced to leave. Now, after 40 years, she's decided to come back. This house has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There's a lovely wooden floor in the living room and the hallway, which will look amazing after some proper cleaning. We also brought her father's old desk yesterday. According to our client's wish, the desk has to look the part of the design in the living room. It means a lot to her. Other than that, Miss Cassie loves cooking, so a nice functional kitchen is also going to be part of the renovation plan. Good luck, Greta Evans. Our budget is 12 grand, that's pretty good. 3 choices, 9 rooms. Let's accept this and go to work. You can finish a job by pressing enter or using the game menu. Oh, it's pretty. So this looks like a sweet little house. Okay, there's just a repeat of the job. I love the way, look guys, follow the mouse. Okay, let's not do that to our bosses. As fun as that might be. Alright, into here. And why don't we check out what's in store for us as we go in. First floor, trash, dirt, paint, stuff. Good. Okay. Okay, decision in the last room, a decision. Alright, there's going to be a mystery decision by the look of it. No worries, expect unexpected stuff to happen. We'll be fine. This must be the desk. Has to look part of the design. I'm not sure I like it there. Let's let's give this place a bit of a scrub. And we'll just get a bit of a feel for the rest of the house as we go through. Got a fireplace. I suppose we can get rid of that. Oh, that can't be good. A bat nest. Now we know what the source of this strange noise was. Bats have made a nest in the chimney. Awesome. Lighting a fire in that unused chimney might not have been your best idea. Startled bats rushing up the chimney brought down lots of soot and dirt. At least they'll likely stay away and make a new nest elsewhere. Alright, what should we do about it? Well, Greta says we should completely remove it. And Oliver says that the fireplace gives the place a unique atmosphere. Let's get a new one, but one that's a bit more stylish. Okay, well let's just leave them both hanging. No. Alright, I have to decide. I'm going to go with the stylish fireplace to match the nice warm desk. Because I think a desk in this room is going to need a fireplace to match. My goodness, that is disgraceful. Fortunately, the bats weren't too messy. Let's turn the flames off for the moment. Okay, so we are removing the fireplace. We still have dirt to clean. Oh yes. Well, let's get the trash out of here. And find the remaining dirt. Actually, why don't we just use the map? Aha, under the desk. Of course it is. Alright, let's have a quick looky-see in here. A corridor. Nothing exciting. A room. They don't want anything done in here. Okay. And a bathroom. Nothing to be done in here. I beg to differ, but alright. No. Thank you. There we are. Let's have a look. Should we go for 2 bedrooms or just one with a bathroom right next to it? Well, Greta wants us to divide one bedroom. One part's to be a laundry room and the other bigger one will become a bathroom. Let's also build a half wall. It's going to take away some space from the wardrobe, but it will make the bathroom more accessible. Okay, but Oliver says we should definitely keep both of the bedrooms. They'll come in handy when family comes to visit. One bathroom is definitely enough. You know what? I have to go with him on this one again, I'm afraid. Alright, well that will keep this room. Now we've decided on that. Let's have a look in here. I see. Ow. Just whacked myself in the head with the wardrobe. Alright, we can close that. We are going to destroy some walls. Okay, well, let's get rid of the door then. It didn't object. There's my other decision. We'll just take out these walls while we're here. And I guess they want us to put in some walls. Yeah, they want us to put in some walls. Let's just quickly smush this in here. Okay. Alright, so that is pretty much what's going on in there. This is all done in here. Oh, there's some dirt. Let's just fix that while we're in this place. I'm thinking this place is crying out for some blinds again, but that's, you know, just me. Just get that bit done. That's pretty good. And okay, we're good. Another decision. You know, I hate these things. How can we connect the kitchen with the dining room? Let's knock down the wall. The cabinets around the fridge should be enough for our client. Or let's get rid of the door and use the wall to mount more cabinets. You know what? We might open this space out a little bit. Okay. Let's just tidy up. Give ourselves a bit of a clear space to think in. I mean, it probably would be quicker if I just, you know, removed all the dirt and the cabinets, but that's okay. Where's that cobweb? Not there anymore, I tell you. Okay. I think we're getting rid of the door. It'll tell me if we're not. Yep, no, door is gone. I think we're keeping that, but we're removing all the rest, which means I guess I should sell all of these. Anything blue. Whoops, not that. I should do this. You're absolutely right. Okay. We're good. Looks like we're going to have to plaster the wall as well. That's fine. I mean, we're knocking down an entire thing. And yep, it looks like we're putting up just some of that low level wall space. Personally, I kind of like a lot of cupboards, but in this case, if that little space is meant to be the dining room, I have a problem. Let's just toddle this way. Take that out. Yep, that should be the lot. We'll just get rid of all of this. Come on. There you go. Take all of this through here. And we're good. Alrighty. All of that's done. I guess we can get to work. Alright, paint with the colours forest mist out here. Ceiling lamp rectangular. Sure thing, boss. Let's get rid of that. And we're good. Paint with the colours white in here. Alright. First things first though, we are going to have to fix plaster those walls. So we didn't need just one. I didn't see any more damage in any of the other rooms. Need to switch to plastering. Fill the plaster thing. Let's go. We'll take those out. I guess we've got a little bit of concrete rot in there. Thinking that's probably it, but let's just have a quick check. Yeah. Looks like the ceiling fan is staying too, which is a bit of a bother really. Those things get filthy and they're hard to clean. I don't know what it is with people and these piebald tiles, but anyway. If that's what the client prefers, that's what the client prefers. Looks like everything is pretty much done in here. We are going to just go zap with that. Take this out. and get to work. We need colors white in here. We'll just go to our taskbar and make it quick. In here we're going to need forest mist. Forest mist again. I think I'm going to need a second can, so I'll just dump one down while I'm at it. And over here we're going to need more white. Probably going to need another can by the time I get to here. Okay. I'll put at least another can in here. I'm thinking I may actually be short by about 2 cans, but we'll find out. Oops, through here. Alright. It's going to want light coloured Roman blinds, 1 Glen sink, and 1... Really? That is a bit scungy for things. Alright. Obviously the stove's not going to go there anymore. Let's pop... Whoops. Let's pop that here. We've got a budget for 12,000, so I'm thinking once we get the mandatory stuff in, we might look at putting a couple more kitchen cupboards in here, because even with what they're suggesting, so sink Glen and a wide cupboard Glen. Oh no, there we go. There are some cupboards. It just goes on the bottom of the thing. So let's grab this thing. We've got white walls, so let's go with our white. Marble top would be nice just to give a bit of variation. No, let's not do that. I mean, washing the dishes is tedious. We might just have it so you can look out the window while you do it. I'm going to see if there's a corner cupboard and if one will fit in there, because I really want the stove where I've put it. Alright, we need 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. That's a massive object. We do need some contrast. That looks a little bit better. Let's try that. Back it up. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking narrow cupboard Glen. That looks good. How many did we want of that? Just the 1? I disagree, but let's see what else we've got. So what do we need 2 of? That thing there. Okay. Let's go with white on that, marble on that, and we'll leave that. We're going to buy many because we need 2. Not sure I like what I'm looking at here. That's quite narrow. Alright, normally I use those as fillers. I'm just going to stick them over here for the moment because I'm probably going to move them. And again, what do we got? Actually, hang on a minute. Oh no, I can reach above that, that's fine. I'm thinking if you're cooking, you're going to need something to put things on when near the area you're cooking in. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I'm going to play chicken with my budget right from the outset. Normally I don't do anything until I know I've got the money to play with. Can't set that further back. No, that is definitely as far back as it can go. Alright, let's grab this thing. I want to move it along here. I need a corner cupboard Glen. I think it's going to be a corner cupboard left. I might be mistaken. Let's see if there is such a thing. It probably will be quicker if I go into here, go into kitchen. That's an Emmy. And I'm probably going to need a Glen and not anything else, simply because of the height differences between the different sets. Yeah, it's a left corner we need. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's try that. Because what we want is we want to sit that there. Okay. So basically I've spent already a little bit out of my budget, which is never a good thing. But it gives me that corner space up near the oven, which I wanted. Alright, so let's go back onto the budgety bits and see what else we're allowed to have. We want one of these. It's some kind of thingamy. Oh, it's really another one of these? Alright, I'll pop it there for the minute. And then I think the rest are along the lines of hanging cupboards. Yeah. So, what are we going to do? Because I really want some workspace next to this. We've got plenty of space up there. We also want to have the range hood in just to give us an idea of how much room we've got on either side of the oven. The answer to that question is not a lot. Fine, it can stay there. It would be better if it was smaller, but that's okay. So if I grab this thing, oh, I see. Well, I'm definitely going to put that about there. And you know what? I think I would rather have just a big cupboard there. So let's grab this and move it down a fraction. All right, fine. That's a bit more than a fraction, but you get the idea. And actually, I think I prefer having that here. Get in there. And this up against the edge. So we'll pop that there. The other thing too about having two on either side of this massive monster is we can put the cupboards that are hanging above it. Maybe. I don't know if we're going to get two on either side. Okay. So then we'll grab this little thing over here. Scooch it round. Okay, you know what? I'm going to see if we can get another Glen, but we're going to try and get something that fits a little bit more snugly into that area. So, right down the bottom I think we were looking, or very close to. Glens, where are they? Okay, there's our narrows, there's our wides. I think the wide is going to be too wide, but you never know your luck in a big city. Yeah, we're not going to be that lucky. Alright, fine. I'm going to put the wide over here. Grab our narrow, tuck our narrow in this space here. You know what, that's going to just drive me crackers. So we're going to grab our wide, tuck it over here, grab our narrow, flip it, pop it in there, put the wide in beside it. We're going to put a rubbish bin over in that corner just because I can. We've got a Panteo. I know it's not on the list either. I'm going to have to start watching my spend shortly. Flip that around. There we go. Now that fills that space quite well. Now I know where I want to put my my tiles. White porcelain mosaic, we want half tiles and 20 of them, and they're going to go along here. And I'm actually thinking I might put them along here. So 2 of those, 2 stacks minimum. We want it with a white top, so we have half walls, and we'll just dump those down here and get to work with that. The only problem with doing it this way is I am going to still need to put 2 in here, and they're not going to count, but it's not going to look tidy if we don't do it. So let's pop those in there and just get that pane over and done with. The good thing about half walls is I don't need to tile up above. What I can do now is just use paint, and paint is a little bit cheaper. I am going to need a 3rd stack of tiles though. I like the way it's counting the walls that I've put in as already painted. So just drop that in. Maybe I don't need a third stack of tiles. It will all depend on whether I have enough to fill this gap here. Excellent. So what we can get away with now is grabbing the paint and just painting up here, which is a little bit cheaper than tiling and takes a little bit less time. Mind you, standing in my paint can probably isn't my best idea ever. Just get that bit there done. Grab a bit of white, just book it along there. I like these little half walls from the ceiling for just expanding out the space that you can see. Okay. Alright, so that's not quite done. I am gonna... Okay, so all of that is going to be forest. I forgot about that. If you're going to use the paint as a barrier, you need to kind of have it at a definitive point. We'll just go dump this in a bedroom somewhere. Just put it over there. I may paint that yet, just because I can. Yeah, that definitely is going to need to be this colour. And then what we're going to have to do is change this section here, hopefully without painting the kitchen the wrong colour. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're just using, excuse me, using colour to change the, to define the room and where the room starts and ends. I'll just move this along this way. Okay, and then we're going to grab this, pop it up on top, grab this, take it in here, get this bit done. Oops. Like I said, you can leave that little section in there. It just looks a lot nicer if you finish it properly. Okay. I'm really missing having loaded up the perk for using 40% less paint. That would definitely be a bonus in this job. Okay. Alright, just make sure I didn't slip too badly in here. Nope. Alright, that's all done. Let's just grab this paint can and wander it out here. And we will... I wish I could get rid of those, but anyway, as in the red curtains. Lay floor tiles, floor panel dark out here. It doesn't tell me, let's just check. Pretty sure there's meant to be something in here, that's fine. Let's just go back to here. Fine, wander in. Tab. Okay, kitchen, there we go. Just take that to here. And then we'll lay that across here. And you know what? Okay, no, you know what? I better look at my budget before I start going nuts with the floor tiles. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay, we're good. All right. So I really would like to freshen up that floor, but like I said, we'll just see how that goes. Light coloured Roman blinds in here. Light coloured Roman blinds in here. Let's get the blinds and the curtains up. They're going to match. I'm going to move them through, just make them match. So grab these. We have grey. We have white. We're going to go with the grey. It matches the forest and will give a tiny bit of contrast to the white. We'll get that in there. Do we want the same sort of thing in here? Mountable wide curtain. Okay, I will put blinds in there if I have the budget for it. Let's just assemble these, get them all done. And again. All right, back we go to here. And we'll just zip very quickly into here. And again. Pretty much done there. All right, what have we got left in here? Oh my gosh, a double door refrigerator, which I completely forgot about. Yeah, thinking I'm going to deal with... Give me a minute to think it. There's a PowerPoint there. Let's have a look at this double door refrigerator. I can go with white, I can go with black. I like the contrast, but nope. You know what? We're going to go with this bright bit of colour. We're going to put it... I'm going to see if I can nudge it over the line just a little bit. And if it will count. I'm going to grab this set of drawers and stick it back in here. And then I'm going to just move that. Oh, that's why I didn't want that there. Never mind, ignore me. Fine, it's going to mess with my balance of bits. Put this just here. Put this just here. Grab this. Actually, no, leave that alone for a minute. Pull this out of here because we're going to need a little bit more space for this. Okay, grab this thing here, sit it in there. I didn't see a PowerPoint in there. Maybe I should put one in. Let's put a PowerPoint in there just because we can. Okay, it's not called a PowerPoint. What do you guys call these things? Electrical outlet. Okay, let's put an electrical outlet in there. There we go. It's all in the language. Okay, now I need to rethink where I put my rubbish bin. It's going to go right here. I'm not stubborn, I'm just determined. And I am going to sell that because I'm not that determined. There we go. It'll do. Yep, still balanced. Okay, cabinet with hanging shelves by one and a halogen lamp. You know, this place has got a fair amount of storage in it as it is, so not too unhappy with it. Pure white. Right, now I have to get creative. I hate it when you make me be creative. I think I can get away with putting that there. And that's about it. We will go with just the one then. Yep, that will do. Halogen lamp by 4. We could put them in the corners of the room, but let's just put them where they might actually light things we need lit. So above the entrance. And definitely above the stove. And yeah, about in this corner here. Then we'll just make that equidistant here. Then we're going to grab this thing because I don't know what. Oh no, hang on. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Grab our light switch, see how that looks when they're all down. Except you need to stand in the room. That works. Okay, we could of course have carried that red all the way through, but I don't know if the light blinds would have let us. Let's have a quick look. No, there's no red in here. Okay, there goes that idea, because I was about to. Alright, this room is done. Let's head into this room. Mount devices. Mountable narrow curtain. Yes, but where do you want it? Oh, you want it on both windows. Okay. Tab. Narrow curtain. I am going to put red in here. It's going to link it to the door. I'm going to assume if she likes that colour on the door, she's going to want it elsewhere in the house. So we'll put a little bit of richness in just to offset all of this white that we're using. That is really red. So hopefully I haven't made a mistake. Because if you come and stand over here, now you've got that red coming through the whole room. So, okay, 1 classic dining table and 4 armchairs. Okay, what colours have I got? White, grey, oh god no, wenge. Yep, okay, we'll just go with the white for this one. I mean, I could tip it this way, but I think that actually reduces the amount of room you have all around, so we might just keep it on the narrow. Grab our 4 armchairs, which would be a lot easier if I was in the room being lazy instead of out of the room trying to be lazy. We're going to go with red. We're going to give it that rich touch all the way through. I may regret this, but that's okay. You never know if bold is going to work until you try. And then what we're going to do is just move things over just a little bit, so the walkway is not obscured completely like it is there. Okay, there we go. So now you've got the red on the fridge and the red in the curtains, and you know, bits of red here and there, and that kind of fits all the way through. This room is done except for a nice red rug, which we won't know we can afford until we're done. In here we need to, we'll mount the curtain once we've done the painting, so let's get the painting done. Get with the painting. Just get all of that done. Make sure we don't miss any bits and bobs over here. Technically it probably doesn't count, but it would look odd if we just left that as a white streak. So you can go budgety and really skimp, or you can have it looking good and not have a lot to spare when you're done. Let's go with our new can. Just take that through. And this. Let's get that done there. Finally, just go through this way. I should probably turn a light on. I don't think I have a light in here to turn on yet, so we may have to fix that shortly. Last but not least, let's get this bit done. Nice. Okay, that is all the forest mist we require. Okay. Now the room needs to be part of the the desk needs to be part of the design. What else do they want in here? Because I mean, they're probably going to try and shoehorn a ton of stuff. So, couch, lounge chairs. So one of those will be behind the desk. What's that? Hermes cabinet. Oops, Oh, another lounge chair. Because I'm a magician here. A fireplace. And a painting. Alright, we don't want much bang for our buck, do we? So I guess if the desk is going to be part of the design, it kind of needs to be central. And I mean, last time I had it up against the wall. So I did this mission with one of my other characters. So this time I'm just going to try and maybe put it not against the wall and have it a little bit different, but I'm not sure how successful we're going to be with that. Okay, so we're going to put this here. So as you come into the door, you've got this thing facing you. Which we'll just move it back a little. I can either put the fireplace on this wall, in which case it would warm the room beyond, or this wall. You know what? No one likes sitting with their back to the door, so let's... But this would put it right in the walkway as well, which is a pain. Let's make it a natural barricade. No, maybe not. Not sure I like that. If I put the fireplace over here. Where are we? There we go. Alright, so that's if it's dark. Could go with a lighter grey. I mean, that just blends everything in. You actually do want a little bit of contrast. That darkens the room down an awful lot though. So if we go with a lighter grey, I like that better. Just a little bit of darkness in the thing. That is very blendy. That's just not blendy enough. Let's not do that to anybody. Alright, we might just stick with the blue highlight on that. So I mean, if I was to stick this over here, so that theoretically it could warm the other room, you would want to put your desk so I mean, that's a nice defensible position. That couch is not going to fit in there. We may have to just tuck it back up against the wall where we had it. Not liking this idea. We have light. We have diamond cross, but the only point in having a pattern like that is if you can match it through with the other chairs. So pretty much if there's no match, so I mean, there you go, your choice is pretty much made by the patterns available in everything. So I'm pretty sure that thing has a white, but it doesn't have anything else that'll suit, unless you want to go completely cross color and just not match anything. Must be some of these clients are really pushing it. Right, so what we're going to do is just get my head out of the space. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to bring this thing back. Yeah, no. Okay, that really doesn't work. We are going to have to do it the way we wanted to, the way we didn't want to do it. So, this will also warm. Yeah, that'll warm a bedroom in behind it, so it will serve two purposes. It's just I really was trying to avoid doing it this way. Okay. I know, I'm still trying to avoid doing it that way. Let's try this. Grab that chair, bring it out of the walkway. Okay. Alright, so what this does is it moves people around the lounge, meaning this space has its own, hopefully, its own character. So we have our white chairs. We're going to need 2. This can face here. I can tuck this one over here, but that does mean the person at the desk is sitting with their back to them. We could flip the desk so they're looking out the window, but I don't like the idea. We could also turn the desk. Actually, we might try that. I was trying to avoid it, but let's try this. And sit it in behind the couch so you've got the afternoon sun coming over your shoulder. That might work. Maybe. Have a chair for companionship over there in the corner. I really hate this design. I don't really like it with the back to the door either. So your only other option is to flip it and bring it in here. So you kind of got King of the Castle in at the back wall. They're in a little private interview space in the front here. And then we need to find somewhere to put this massive monstrosity. Actually, it's not that massive and it's not too much of a monstrosity because we can't really put it there or there. It's just a menace. Let's tuck it in behind the door, because what that'll do is it'll hopefully provide someone with agility the ability to leap over the couches. And then we'll see what else we can do with the rest of the furniture. One Hermes cabinet, which we're going to make white to match our furniture. Maybe white wood to match our furniture. Although we do have a brown desk, so we could make it Sapel. And just see how that linked it all together. That could work. Put it here. Yep. Classic coffee table, stylized lamp, and a table lamp tube. By 2, a Dracaena and an Autumn Lake. Well, okay. The Autumn Lake's not too hard to place. It needs to emphasize this person in that space. The classic coffee table can emphasize the fact we have a social space right about here. The stylized lamp and the table lamp tube. Alright, we're going to put our stylized lamp up on the top because it just does not match anything. So we'll pop that. Actually, do I have a red lampshade? I don't know if that actually works. I'm going to need to stand on something. You'll do. So basically, if you have trouble fitting things on top of other things, stand on something. As long as you can look down on it, you'll fit it in. So I don't have any red in here, so we'll just go with white and maybe go with a steel. I mean, I could put 2 lamps on here, but that's just going to be funny. This looks funny anyway. Fine. Now it looks like, you know, ships guiding someone into a port. Ship lights. Alright. A Dracaena. No, worse than that. It's 2 Dracaena. Do we want to go with the red pots? I don't know. Yes, maybe. Possibly. Well, this one won't matter because it's hiding in the corner. This one matters a bit more. But actually, let's hide it over there in this corner. There we go. It's got a little bit of symmetry going now. The only other problem I've got is that curtain is probably not going to like where I've put a bit of the furniture. So again, we'll go with the red. Yeah, what's blocking it? The desk. Alright, so we're just going to grab that. Move it forward a little bit. Just going to grab this desk lamp and move it over. Because that way when I move the desk, I'll keep it under the lamps. Otherwise we'll have 2 broken lamps to replace. So just bring that over again. We should now be able to get our curtain up. No, am I missing? I think the Dracaena are playing havoc with our curtains, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's just grab this monstrosity here and stick it over there for a minute. Alright, theoretically I've got everything out of the way of the curtains. This is why I should have put them in first. What am I missing? The table again? No. Oh, okay, hang on. Get these lamps off the table, because if I drop them, they're gone. Grab my monstrosity of a desk. Flip it, stick it in the middle of the hallway. Grab the chair, stack it on the coffee table. No, what? I'm not allowed to do that? That's not fair. Okay. Now we'll try the curtain. And away we go. Magic. These curtains are just... I love them, and the fact you can put them in, and I hate them because there's so much they stop you from doing. Alright, let's try and get our desk back where we wanted it in the first place. Sort of here. And we'll try and put the Dracaena back. Alright, so far so good. The lamp will go back on the table. Let's go find our other troublemaking Dracaena and pop it away. We'll just grab the chair. Alright, I have no idea why the curtains were so obstreperous, but there you are. I'm going to just dump these over here. Okay. This also is screaming out for a rug. And maybe a coffee table no one's going to break their shins on. Alright. We might move the chair over just a fraction. And center that again. So we need rugs. We need rugs and we need a fresh floor. But we only have 6,000 left. So let's do the rest of this place before we completely wreck it. Okay. One paint thing. And away we go. It's very cathartic. Where's my windows? There we are. Make sure we get that in so it's tidy. You probably can't notice it, but I would know it was there, and it would drive me crazy to know I hadn't fixed it. There we go. And seriously, the budget is not... It's not like they give us the budget back if we don't spend it, so we might as well spend it and make the place look really nice. Get that through. Grab this here. Excellent, all of that's done. Oops, hang on a minute. Alright, so that movement of the brush just tells me I missed a bit and that we've now captured it. We've fully painted this room, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just get rid of the empty paint tin. Grab this one and move it here. Probably don't need to, but anyway. Okay, one double bed, Aspelund, a wardrobe, Charles, and a bedside table. My, aren't we optimistic? I think the Aspelund is probably going to have to go... Well, it can either go this way, and the Charles can go... Actually, I think that's about the only space the Charles could go in if we put the bed here. Let's, yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll grab our Charles. We will make it... Actually, let's have a look at what colours we've got with the Aspelund. Alright, that's what we're going to run with. We're going to lighten it up using, I don't know. Okay, we're going to darken it down using grey wood. And we're going to tuck it. Shift and left, swivel. We're going to move it closer to the door. And we're going to put, oh no, wait, we've got 2 bedside tables. My, we are optimistic. Alright, in that case, we're going to put it over here. Well, the reason I was going to put it near the door was so the bedside table wouldn't get knocked by people coming through. But, well, fine, let's do that. I keep forgetting that not all the furniture matches. Okay, 1 Charles. Hopefully the Charles will come in. Oh, really? Fine, it comes in Wenge. That's what we're going to do. It's the closest I can get to the grey wood. Pop that up there. I'm seriously not terribly happy with that room. Okay. And I can't pivot that way. That's not going to work. And that won't work because the door's in the way. I could pivot it the other way. Let's just grab this thing. Pop that over there. Okay, fine. We'll stick it out there. That'll do. And before that can cause any trouble, let's pop it outside too. That's it. They are so out of here. I think that's probably even worse. Yeah, that is. That's not going to work at all. I need a Control Z button. So this is about the sanest I can get this room to be. Maybe taking out a few things would have done well. It needs blinds. Let's see how much budget we have when we finish in here. One painting coming up. Let's take it through. This is such a nice little house. We can definitely have some fun with it when it is no longer someone else's. Ow, I did that before too. Let's paint inside here. That is quite a long space, isn't it? So we might as well have the inside of the closet looking quite clean. Which means I probably should go back to that other room and check it. There's also another room that's completely blank. And I'm thinking we might at least paint it for them before we go. It's inside the budget, so get all of that done. Just take out that little space there. It's still not quite done. What do you mean I've run out of paint? No such thing. Okay, now we're good with that. Let's keep that done. Oops, wrong one. Let's finish off this wall here. Or maybe we should actually paint this wall over in the corner. That might be an idea. Alright, we're good with that. Yeah, that looks like it's done. Seriously, again? Okay, let's grab these guys and get them out of here. We will use them in this room if we can. Just because we need to at least make it pretty. The bathroom is just beyond help as it stands. Let's close that. Alright, one mountable wide curtain. Let's get the mountable wide curtain up before we put the furniture in, but we'll decide on the colour before we actually decide on the curtain. And it's all going to depend. So we're going to have white or grey for these. That can be white. That can be white. See, if it wasn't plain blue, you might win me over on that one, but actually I do prefer that first thing. We can use white on the bed, so that works. Pardon me. Okay, so all of these are just plain colours, nothing exciting except for that. That has tiny flowers and a curtain we could match it with. But I'm thinking we might stick with that. That way the worst case scenario is we could have white curtains. So, whoops, that was not what I intended to do. I'm beginning to sincerely wonder if the owner is colourblind. Let's have a look at the bed again. There's not a single bedding in here that will match those dark colours. I can go with blue on blue, that will work. It's boring, but it will work. Dark curtains. So if we go with the grey, oh god. Alright, I don't dislike them that much. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go with the white, and we're going to go with the dark blue, maybe, or maybe possibly black. I don't know, we'll have a look. That's just going to drive me crazy. So we have this dark blue, we have this grey. How much do I really like the owner? We could do this. It would be odd, but I mean, it's odd already. Alright, so we're going to grab this. We're going to go with our grey. I'm going to buy many because we need to put up 3. I'm just going to kind of do this real quick and not blink. Maybe that might work. And we'll do this one. We need it. Yeah, something. Alright, now we're going to have a look at our mountable wide curtain. Just see what we can do with what we've got. We've got that light mauve in the bedspread. Oh, we've got white. I'm thinking we'll go with the light mauve, but I'm thinking I also need to have a look at the bed again. So we're thinking of doing grey, grey, blue. Okay, now that I've got that back in my head, let's go with the curtain. We could just go with that because it's as much a contrast for the dark grey as the blue on the bed is for the seriously, that's atrocious. Anyway, let's have a look and see what else there is. All right, I'm going to need 2 of those, and 1 of those. Let's just do the deed with this thing first. Get that out of the way and done. That sounded terrible. All right, we can. I think I'm going to put this here and just maybe. I mean, we could just do it this way. Then I think we're really starting to push. Yeah, we're starting to push a bit of space issues on the other side. So let's be nice as we can to the owners, despite their abominable taste. And grab our dark grey. Oh man, I'm weeping inside. And put this over here. think it's just time I went la la la, not looking. Really not looking. Oh dear, I don't think there's any forgiving me for this one. Grey on. I can't even use red. I could use red because that's pretty much how I feel. Did I use flowers? Oh god, no, I can't use bunnies. It's really, really tempting. Actually, that's not too bad. I might go with this though. The closest I can get. And that is, yeah, I would have used light blinds given a choice, but there are no light blinds that we can have as a choice. So I might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. The job is 100%. I tell you what, this job was done ages ago. Let's go with, I'm actually after blinds for in here, so we'll just grab the blinds. We'll go for the dark blue. We'll put one up here and we'll put one up here. We'll assemble all of that. I'm going to pretend the bedrooms never existed, but I am going to go put some nice bright red rugs down in the other room just because it will make me feel happy. This is one of the constraints of the job. It's trying to get it to look good when your colour combinations are really limited. You know, this would look good with rugs too. How much have I got left to spend? 4,004. Let's grab this paintbrush and make this room look nicer than it does. They can do anything in here and I won't have to look at it. It'll be good. Actually, I probably should read the brief again and see if she had any aspirations that could be fitted into here. There we go. So we'll go with white because she seems to have preferred that for every other room in the house. So we will continue that theme. And it's nearly done there. Okay. And I was going to put down some fresh mahogany floor panels just because I could do something about the bathroom, but I won't be allowed to sell anything in it. Alright, so we've done with the white paint. That's pretty not too bad. Let's go back out here. So you get this massive contrast between that floor and the rest of the place. Probably should have made those. Oh no, the blinds are white in here too. Okay, that'll do, otherwise it'd be too much red. We're going to grab fine. We're actually going to get out of that and walk into here. I'm going to be super lazy. Grab these floor tiles and we're going to run around the house and see how well we can get them down. See, that looks a little bit better when you've got all of that matching. And we'll grab this, pop it over here. Do the same here. And in there. All of, oops. Let's not forget this little space in here. It's a quick way to spend a bit of money though, I have to say. Nearly down $1,000 already. And let's not forget our blank room as well. Okay, floors are freshened up. Actually, I think they want to keep the floors, oops. Anyway, let's just go back to, it's not going to give me the brief again, is it? No. Okay, so the floors are freshened up, everything's placed. We can go with lamps in here as well. So we'll go standing lamps. We'll stick with the design they seem to prefer, which is this one, and because we can make that match pretty well, so we'll give them a couple of lamps in here. That will work. Okay, and you know what else will work in here? Although it might be too much. Let's just check our rug status. Floor and rugs. These and dark blue. See, that's very dark. Can we have a light? Yeah, maybe that. Nope, wrong blue. Alright, so it looks like it'll have to be that one. And I think really, realistically, we can only get one in. So let's pivot that. Put that in there. Alright, that is that room done. There is not a lot I can do for this room. Bing, bing, bing. Let's not trixelate it. That would be mean. Grab this one. It has little flowers and it has dark blue. It doesn't have light blue. Let's have a look at this. I don't know if that would make it worse or better, to be honest. My butt, really? No kidding. I've got $4,000 to spend. That'll do. Running away from the scene of the crime. Let's have a look at this. We're going to go with red for these, and I'm thinking maybe. I mean, I love this, but I don't know if it will suit. I think it might actually. So you could put one over here. And you could put one in here. And you could put one over here. That's probably way too many. Never mind. Let's have a look at this. This space still needs a rug. I'd really like a big rug. Where's the harem gone? That's a blankie, but it's only going to come in one size. So the rugs that come in different sizes. There it is. Except I don't think that's going to work. In here, you can actually make it large. And it would be too big for the room. Medium. Medium would probably work. In there. But that means these don't work. I like them, but they don't work. We might actually go with the harem in here as well. I'd like it to be slightly brighter, but I think that might do for that. Heading in this way. Be okay. So we can hand them back some cash, I think, at the end of this job. In here, I don't know. I might put some... We'll put some neutral white blinds up. At least they can cover the windows while they do whatever they want to do with it. That'll give them a little bit of privacy. So we'll give them that at the very least. And that way it's a neutral colour and it'll work with almost anything they choose to put in here. The walls are painted, so that bit's done. And now they can draw the blinds if they don't want the neighbours to be nosy while they're doing whatever it is they need to do. In here we're going to leave that as it is. Leave that as it is. It's got down lights, it's fine. We'll leave that one as it stands. You know what? I could probably improve this 100% if I took everything out and changed all the furniture to white as I was going to originally, and maybe put dark blue blinds in here. So let's actually do that, because to be honest, this room is depressing me immensely. Which means that might stay as dark blue. I'll leave it just for the minute. Alright, let's go with our Asperland. And we're going to go with a white bed and just keep all the rest the same as it was. So we'll just pop that out of the wall. There we go. Then we're going to go with our table. We're going to leave those as white. And oops. And we are going to change those lamps to dark blue, so we will sell those. Yeah, okay. It looks better already, to be honest. The other combo was an abomination. This won't be too much better, but it will be better than the last one. Yeah, I like this better already. No fleeing from the scene of the crime. We'll just make it look a bit better than it did. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have a flower option for those curtains. Let's have a quick check. Doors and windows, curtains and blinds, mountable wide, grey, subtle, too light. It's the only blue I've got apart from that one. That won't work. Or I could go white, so no, that's fine. That can stay as it is. We're going to do our tasks. We need our lamps. We're going to go blue. We're going to keep the dull body, and we'll go with that. That will look a lot better than it did. And I feel a bit better about handing this room over than I did about the other one. Yeah, see, that's something I can live with. Let's just screenshot that one. Could probably do the same with this one, but we will leave this one as it stands. Keep that one, the red, just working its way through the whole thing. Yeah, that's probably should have made those blinds red, but then these would have been red, and that would have been way too much red. Take out that one, and then we'll go this way and take out that one. Alrighty. So I'm thinking that's where we're going to leave that tonight. And tomorrow we have one of the 2 remaining jobs to do. We'll hand the nice lady her 2,850 in change, and she can decide what else she'd like to add in here. And that's pretty much that. Let's finish this job and get paid. All right. Okay, that's not as bad as it was before. I think I can cope with that. Get that red all the way through. Mind you, you have red with a green outside. I'm not sure how happy that's going to make folk. It's just the way it is. Concrete and plastic aren't a problem in a modern garden. We'll remember that for the next modern garden we make. We're heading back to our tiny office. Alright, how much is in our bank now? That's a bit better than it was. And our browser gives us a new house, I think. Yep, we now have the old lady's house. Excellent. Good, so we can see what sort of a mess we can make of it on our own. Okay, that is where I'll leave you tonight. If you enjoyed the episode, just hit like, and if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe so I know. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Take care out there. And yeah, there we go.